Hello students. Today we discuss about the phloem, which is the part of mechanical tissue system. So as you know, phloem is the complex tissue and it is differentiated into the permanent tissue. But it is the living tissue. The structure of the phloem shows the different parts like sieve plate, sieve tubes, then companion cells, phloem sclerenchyma and phloem parenchyma. The sieve plate and sieve tubes both together are called as the sieve element. So let's discuss one by one. The mostly the phloem is made up by the one is the sieve element, then companion cell, phloem sclerenchyma and phloem parenchyma. So let's discuss. First one is the sieve element. So sieve element is nothing but the composition of the sieve plate and sieve tubes. These sieve tubes are the cylindrical ones, cylindrical and it is elongated in shape. They are placed one above the other so they can form the phloem strands. Initially, these sieve elements it has continuous cytoplasm, but later on this cytoplasm is divided in different strands and it is has a single large nucleus. And the other end of the sieve tube, the sieve plates are placed. So these sieve plates are perforated plates or collectively these sieve plates and sieve tubes are known as the sieve element. So in the you have to see in the first figure in the this is the figure of the phloem. In that this sieve plate and sieve tubes you have to see in the upper part of this sieve. See these sieve tubes in cylindrical shape. Also it is elongated and in between the sieve tubes there is the sieve plates are present. Sieve plates are the perforated, that's why these transportation of solutes takes place in between the sieve tubes. So this is all regarding these sieve elements. These sieve elements they are collectively sieve plates and sieve tubes and they are having their own large nucleus. Then second part of the phloem is the companion cells. Companion cells and that are elongated, narrow and they are comparatively short as compared to the sieve tubes. sieve tubes के जो sieve tubes के sides में companion cells present रहते but they are in smaller in size. These companion cells are singly and having the conspicuous nucleus mostly at the center. These companion cells are closely associated with the sieve elements, therefore they known as the companion cells. These companion cells are always associated or always closely associated with the sieve elements. That's why these cells are known as the companion cells. Then third part is the phloem sclerenchyma and phloem parenchyma. So phloem sclerenchyma I have already discussed in the previous video, that is just I revise. So these sclerenchyma cells, so this is the sclerenchyma. This is also simple cells. They are permanently differentiated and it is non-living cells. Mostly the sclerenchyma cells are made by the fibers and sclera. This is the structure of fibers. Fibers are the hexagonal and they are having thick depositions of lignin and seborrheic. They are also the tapering at the both ends and they shows the lumen lumen is narrow in shape. Some fibers are intraxillary and some are the extraxillary. Intraxillary fibers, that means they are associated with the xylem, and extraxillary fibers, they are associated with the other parts like endodermis, cortex, pericycle phloem. So in shortly you have to mention there. Then sclerites are different types of sclerites. Some are macrosclerites, trichosclerites. They are hair-like. Some brachysclerites. They are stone-like. Osteosclerites, that means they are bone-like. Then stellate steroid, they are star-shaped. So you have same information you have to write in phloem sclerenchyma. Then last part of the phloem uh, is the phloem parenchyma. So phloem parenchyma, you have to write this information. Those information for xylem parenchyma, same information you have to write in the phloem parenchyma. So phloem parenchyma also are two types, that is wood parenchyma and ray parenchyma. Both wood and red parenchyma are the isodiametric and living cells. But the major difference in between wood parenchyma and ray parenchyma are these wood parenchyma are arranged in the vertical rows, and the ray parenchyma, they are arranged in the horizontal row. So same information you can write in case of the phloem parenchyma. So these are the parts of the phloem. First one is the sieve element. In sieve element, sieve plate and sieve tubes are collectively present. Then second part of the phloem is the companion cell. These companion cells are always associated with the sieve elements. Then third part is the phloem sclerenchyma. So and last one is the phloem parenchyma. In phloem sclerenchyma, you have to write the same information from the sclerenchyma part. In phloem parenchyma, you have to mention about the wood parenchyma and ray parenchyma. Wood parenchyma are the horizontally present and ray parenchyma are the vertically present. Then last part one is the functions of the phloem. So as you know, this phloem is the living tissue. So this the main function of the phloem is the translocation of the solute, that means food particles. So where food is in which part of the plant the food is produced? So in the leaves. So there is the translocation of the solutes from leaves to the different part of the plant is the main function of the phloem. So there is translocation of the solute is main function of the phloem, but it also helps in the mechanical support. So here we can finish the all four types of mechanical tissue system. That is, first one we have discussed about the cholenchyma, then sclerenchyma, third one is the xylem, and last one is the phloem. So just revise this phloem. So the phloem is the last one part of, or it is the part of the mechanical tissue system. It is complex tissue differentiated as a permanent tissue, but it is a living tissue. Structurally, these phloems are made up by the sieve elements, companion cell, phloem sclerenchyma, and phloem parenchyma. So sieve elements are nothing but the collectively sieve plate and sieve tubes. Then function, regarding the function of the phloem, there is the main function is the translocation of solutes from leaves to the different part of the plants, and it helps in the mechanical support. So this is the overall about the mechanical tissue system in plants.